There's the Kansas City Chiefs, and then there's everybody else. What's up, Chiefs fans? I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you haven't heard the news, Chiefs fans, the Chiefs are back exactly where they belong, atop the NFL mountaintop with no one beside them, only beneath them. That's right, today, Chiefs grabbing the top spot in the latest power rankings. The Kansas City Chiefs looked as good as ever in their week one matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. We all saw that game. So get ready for some excitement. The Chiefs have just started their campaign by narrowly defeating last year's top defensive team, and it's no surprise they've claimed the number one spot in Cody Williams' rankings. It's hard to envision anyone displacing them anytime soon. Yeah, this power rankings came courtesy of, I believe, FanDuel, but that's not all. We all know that Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy dazzled with a combined 150 yards and a touchdown on just 9 receptions. But let's not forget the rookie's electrifying 21-yard end around touchdown. Things are looking up as wide receiver Hollywood Brown is set to make his return from a sternoclavicular, say that 3 times fast, injury, potentially for this weekend's matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. So today, Chiefs coach Andy Reid went on the media and answered some questions. He said it's a process. He would not rule out Marquise Brown playing this weekend, and he would not say that he would not play. So it's obviously he's being a little coy there. They're obviously not going to say to the Cincinnati Bengals whether or not they should prepare for Hollywood Brown. But this is all just because to say that the Kansas City Chiefs are number one with Rice and Worthy, not to mention Marquise Brown, who is arguably the best wide receiver on this Kansas City franchise. So it's a huge boost for an offense that's already having a blast this season compared to last. Remember, last year we could barely just dink and dunk. It took us so long to score. It was a methodical, it was a kind of a return to the Alex Smith days of 5 yards here and 5 yards there because we did not have a Marquise Brown. We did not have a Xavier Worthy. We had people like Mecole Hardman and Cardarius Tony at the 1 and 2 spot, and Cardarius Tony couldn't catch a cold, and so let alone the football, and so he's gone. They brought in all these new wide receivers, and we saw first and foremost on that in that Baltimore Ravens game just how fast the Chiefs can score. They can score at will. Remember that we've got Worthy out there, we've got Rice. And we still have Juju Smith-Schuster, who should have made that catch in the end zone against the Ravens. We also have Isaiah Pacheco, who can catch out of the backfield. We have Carson Steele, who can catch out of the backfield. Guess what we haven't talked about? Our number one receiver last year, Kelsey. He was virtually gone in that Ravens game, and it did not matter. And so now the defense is facing the Chiefs of a real conundrum on their hands. Who do they prepare for? Because they took Kelsey out of that game, and they thought, okay, Kelsey's out of the game. We took away their number one target. How'd that work out? It did not work out. And the Kansas City Chiefs seemingly kind of drove up and down the field at will. So now let's real quickly, I'm going to close this out. And good. Let's talk a little bit about competition. The Chiefs must be thrilled with how week one played out. Traditional rivals seemed off of their game, with the Bengals now known for slow starts are stumbling against the England Patriots. Let me bring this up. Um, Check this out, Chiefs fans. Uh, the mood in Cincinnati is not good. The lots to be alarmed about, and the Cincinnati Bengals lost to the New England Patriots. Um, Players say Taylor ran a tougher training camp. This is their coach to try to reverse the Bengals' history of slow starts during his tenure. But it's the same old season open narrative. The Bengals went flat and weren't prepared to play. There's no excuse for this one, and certainly plenty of things to be alarmed about as the Bengals prepare to head to Kansas City to face the make that 3-time Super Bowl champion Chiefs next season. And so that's what the Bengals are facing. So we got them on the ropes a little bit. Now, the thing that the Kansas City Chiefs cannot do is sleep on this Bengals team. We are in the driver's seat, as we said so many times. This win over the Ravens is not just setting the tone. It's not just about being number one power rankings in the NFL, although those things are good. This is going to have major playoff implications come January, especially if we can beat both the Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals 1-2 right out of the gates. the Chiefs are poised to kind of run the table for the rest of the season. And so Chiefs cannot get caught snoozing on the Cincinnati Bengals game. They are going to be upset. They're going to be looking for revenge, just like the Ravens. This is the reality that we all know with the Kansas City Chiefs. Every team is going to give them their best shot. And so no one is going to be sleeping on the Kansas City Chiefs because everybody wants to beat them because we are number one in the power rankings of the NFL, right where we should be. I mean, come on. We all know. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. That'll do it. My name is Daniel Booth. We talk Chiefs every single day. Make sure you like and subscribe. That really helps the algorithm and helps the channel a lot. So thank you very much. Let me know what you think in the comment sections below. As always, let's go Chiefs.